All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the I Am Fish race between myself, Aaron L616, and Pootloops. Both of us either a world record holder or previous world record holder. So this is the fastest you're going to see this game completed. But I Am Fish has a lot of opportunities for skips to go really well. It has a lot of opportunities for skips to completely mess up. And that makes this very exciting in terms of a race potential. This race is benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital. We're recording this as part of Extra Life 2021. So that little thing in the corner, you can see we're trying to raise $1,500. So donations are appreciated. Anybody watching live? Just gonna make my game a little bit bigger.
All right.
And we look good on stream according to my laptop that has everything open.
Perfect.
So looks like we're both ready to go. So I'm going to count us down. Ready?
Sounds good.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. We're off.
We're off. Pootloops in the lead because his game loads a little bit faster than mine. I've no idea.
You're streaming, so I'm definitely going to load faster.
Your load times are actually better than mine.
They are in general.
Mine. Yeah.
There was a couple I was seeing that they were the same, and then there was others where it was a big difference.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What video card are you running? What video card are you running?
Oh, I got a 3070.
That's probably why. I'm still stuck on a 1060 because of the video card shortage that's been going on for years.
Now, I did watch some, like, when we're both streaming, Goldfish 1 is usually about the same load time. Maybe a couple milliseconds, but it's within a second. But then there was like Flying Fish 3 was like 4 or 5 second difference.
I cannot tell you how disoriented it is that I can see your just like the corner of your video in the background behind mine, just the corner of it though.
I think you've already caught up to me, even given the load.
I just hit the first checkpoint.
I haven't gone for petrol in days. What if another one blows up?
I'm about to hit the second checkpoint.
Yeah, we're about the same spot. I had a little bit of a slow pet shop.
My pet shop wasn't bad.
That's worse though, isn't it?
Could have been better.
That means nobody
Mine definitely could have been better. It's gonna come down to cars, though.
Oh, I'm gonna miss the first skip. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I missed the first wire.
You have to go now.
That's gonna give you a whole minute. That's gonna give you a
It
whole minute.
is,
Yeah.
it is.
That's gonna
It's
give you
a lot
a
of
free.
time.
That's gonna give you a free minute. If I were going for a PB right now, I'd be resetting immediately.
Yeah, that was my biggest fear, was that I was gonna miss that
unfortunate.
part. I missed that a lot in regular runs.
Yeah, so do I.
You kind of take it for granted until like you have to keep going. We'll see. We'll be able to find out how much of a big difference it is.
Hey, thanks for the donation, Ray.
To be fair, I kind of need the early head start.
I don't assume I'm gonna get a perfect Flying Fish 3 like I did in the world record. That's
true. That's the biggest option. Given that we're doing Flying Fish last, which I needed, that's my biggest thing, is I'm gonna forget that we have to do Puffer first at the end of this Goldfish thing. Okay, I barely got the wire.
I mean, I'm still making my way the slow way through this game, so what can I do? I'm not even on the same route as you.
I know. Alright, let's see. Car attempt 1, we're not looking.
Get hit by a car just like 5 or 6 times so that I can catch up, okay?
I certainly did get hit by a car there, so.
That's great. Do that again?
We'll
If you
see.
don't mind. If you don't mind.
If I don't mind. I do mind, but it may just happen anyways. Don't have much choice in the matter. Okay, we're good. That could have been really bad.
I'm almost to the cars.
So I'm not going to get a whole minute on you.
I just hit the last checkpoint, so no. It doesn't look like you're going to get a whole minute, but you're going to save some time.
Depends,
You definitely save some
depends on
time.
your cars, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on my cars. It depends on my cars.
If you get cars in first
No doubt.
try, you're fine. I don't know if I go for checkpoint in the second level. I don't think I do.
I'm not going to. I don't see the point. The only real risk is the trash.
Greg. Or a really unlucky bucket.
Alright, level 1 down.
A really unlucky bucket could ruin you big time on goldfish. I mean, we don't remember, but like sometimes the bucket flips early just because.
That does happen. So did you
So
go?
if
Did you go for the checkpoint?
I did not, so if I die, I'm gonna be really far behind.
I might have to take a minute and just make my video a little bigger so I can't see the corner of your video.
Corner of my video. Oh. When emails pop up, it's a pain in the butt for me. Oh wait, I'm in full screen.
You know
I might
what?
be okay.
You know what? I missed the cardboard bump anyway. So
Oh, so you got a little bit of a safer route. So
yeah, so I'm gonna have checkpoints.
I could be really far behind if this happens, like minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes behind. like like it would be a miracle for me to catch up at that point. So let's just hope that doesn't happen.
Yep.
We're risking it for what, 20 seconds of time save?
Something like that.
Oh man.
I mean, you should definitely always go for a PB during a race, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Moto skip coming up.
Are you actually going for motoskip?
I might.
Because I could really use the time to catch up.
I might go for it once. I think it's funny. It depends on how well Goldfish 2 and 3 go up to that point.
I just paused for a minute to move my window.
Okay. You want me to give you a quick little pause?
Nope.
Pause, Reno?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Alright, well I just lost an unnecessary millisecond.
So I don't want to see any part of your stream in the background of mine, because it's just disorienting.
I'm on bucket right now.
I just hit the trash area. I just hit.
Okay, that's not so bad. Did you get car first try?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky.
I hit trash just now. Come on. Bump into the ground before I die. Okay. I bumped. I hit a needle. Why do so many people in Bardenshire do drugs?
No, they're getting vaccines.
They're getting vaccines. Well, they need to dispose of their needles properly.
It's true. At least they're getting vaccines.
If they're getting vaccines, that's excellent. But, you know, safe needle disposure is super important. As people getting their vaccines, they're just throwing their needles into the fountain outside of the park.
The fish must be vaccinated as well.
Vaccinate the fish.
Let's not be speciest. Okay. Now, as long as this bucket doesn't flip, we are okay.
You're not gonna flip. You're fine.
We're good.
I just took a glance.
It's happened before, randomly and unexpectedly.
So did you watch that team that did the blind race, the blind speedrun race?
Blind speedrun race?
They all submitted like 5 to 6 hour speedruns.
Oh, I saw some of that. Yeah.
So I verified a lot of those. I think I verified all of them. But now see, I need to worry about my bucket.
Don't make me run.
One of them had the.
checkpoint.
That's true. One of them had the bucket flip like 4 times in a row.
Hey!
On the very last stretch. He was getting so frustrated.
Oh man, that's a real tilter. Was he hitting rocks or was he just getting the random flip?
He was too high in the water during the last hill. So he was just getting thrown out of it.
Oh, like Scotty's gonna give you some time back here already.
I'm just finishing Goldfish 2.
Hey!
I'm about to hit Iron Bread Room. This race is not too far apart, surprisingly, even with that bad start you had. I guess the cars really do matter a lot.
They do, yeah. They lose a lot of time on cars.
Oh.
Upwards of 30 seconds, I think.
But you know what? We made it through Goldfish 1, so nice. Nice job. And in reasonable times, too.
I can't believe my time was reasonable, considering I missed the first rail.
I don't think that second path is that slow.
I guess not.
I think it might be like 10 seconds slower? 20 seconds? Scotty rock skip. Here we go.
Let me know how Scotty treats you. If Scotty blesses your run.
Scotty has blessed the run. First
Scotty
try.
has blessed the run first try. Ah.
The blessing shall carry. And we got good luck with the cars as well. Now, I'll leave it up to chat if we go for the moto skip.
Chat, should he go for moto skip?
Say no. Say no. I think one of us has to go for moto skip.
It's not going to be me.
You're not going for it?
Chat says you're doing it.
We did the rock skip.
Chat says you're going for moto skip.
All right. We go for it once.
Chat has spoken.
We go for it once. For the chat. And we either increase our lead by quite a bit, or we throw our lead away.
Alright, let's see if Scotty blesses my run.
Good luck.
Come on, Scotty. I need this time save, Scotty. Don't mess this up for me.
I'm in jar.
Scotty is not blessing this run. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it one more time.
All right. Well, the people NPCs are out in full force. It is like a zombie fest. I am running into so many of them here.
I can't get on. I can't even get onto the rocks. Scotty will not even let me onto the rocks. I don't have time to keep trying.
Scotty has blessed me with his
Scotty
goldfish
just knocked
paper.
me off of the wooden plank. Scotty is not my friend today. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for Scotty rock skip one more time.
Put Scotty in his place.
No, Scotty's just wasting all my time today. I'm gonna have to be super careful getting out of here because Scotty is in all the wrong places.
I'm losing a little bit of time here.
I mean, I just lost a full minute or more trying to get Scotty to help me out. So I think you're good.
I think I'm good to try moto, at least.
Well, chat said you had to try moto, so I don't think you have a choice.
Someone donate $100 for charity. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do it. We'll do it. We're gonna give it a try at least. We give it one try.
I'll donate $100 if you get it.
If I get it? Oh, I just died on tube from an unlucky tube.
I'll donate
That never
$100 if you get moto skip.
So you just got a good chunk of time back there,
That's good.
but we'll still go for it.
How'd you die on tube?
It flipped off while I was going down.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yeah.
I had one run where I actually broke the jar coming off of the tube.
Yep. I had that happen too, but I managed to roll to the checkpoint just barely.
Oh my
Just
god.
barely.
I
Alright,
had no idea you can break there.
This tube is like really messed up. I don't know what's going on. You can also roll backwards and off if you're really unlucky as
Really?
well. Yep. I almost just did. All right.
I think the worst is when you just get stuck in the tube and you just have to like sit there awkwardly changing your angle until it moves.
My jar is not set up correctly, but we're gonna go for it anyways.
All right. Good luck.
One attempt.
I'm just in Pepper Ash for the day. Great weather to come see the Wild Up Bridge. I live over in Yellington.
That's pretty good.
I've been meaning to go to Yellington Market for ages. I hear there's this
Nope.
new Avo
No luck.
fruit thing.
Ah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I saw Doris eating one the other day.
We went for it though.
This huge
I just got
square
flipped by an
solid.
NPC
I'll never
in the
catch
park.
up. Talk about choking hazard.
We gave it a shot. What's funny is I was having a great time too up until tube.
Of all the places for the game to mess you up, tube.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often.
It can though.
Now
Yeah.
it used to when we had to like spin ourselves around because, and that still happens occasionally. But tube, I got launched off tube. That's the thing. I don't think there's a single time I've streamed this where like something new hasn't happened at some point.
It's also what makes this game like super fun for races too.
Yeah, I still have stuff that happens to me when I like play I Am Bread. That's like, oh, that's never happened to me before. All right, coming up on the end of Goldfish 1, even with a failed moto skip,
I'm about to get to tube.
and I need to start Puffer 1.
Puffer 1. We're doing Pufferfish first. We're doing this in story. Order of story. Order of ruining Greg's life. I got stuck on the tube.
You got, see? It's the tube! It's the tube.
Now I'm rolling down it in the most awkward way. Okay, we're good. I'm good on tube.
As long as you don't get hit at the end of it.
I'm not going for motoskip. I don't have the time to spare to go for motoskip.
What does chat want?
Please, chat, do not tell me to go. If chat tells me in the next 2 seconds to go for motoskip, I will try it.
Someone said go do it.
Alright, I'll try motoskip. One try.
You don't have to.
No, yeah, chat told me to, yeah. Well, I got farther in the road than you did, but, no good.
Oh.
No good.
Worth a shot. Think about how much time you would have saved.
It's for charity. It's motoskip for charity.
I just wanted you to be further behind. That skip is so difficult.
It's just inconsistent. We just don't know. There's like 1 or 2 specific parts of that rock that will fling you, and everything else will not. It's just, you have to hit the exact right geometry in the rocks. And we don't know where that is, and even if we knew exactly where it was, I don't know that there's a way to fall that carefully.
Yeah. There's got to be a setup for it. I think we just need like a community day where we all just like get out in the field, Goldfish 3. Everybody's trying different segments, figuring it out.
I've looked for a setup, I just haven't been able to find one. Alright, Goldfish 3 is done. We're going to Puffer next.
I've gotten it like 3 times in a row. Oh, you're already on Puffer? Okay. You're not that far behind.
We're going to Puffer first, right?
Yep, Puffer 1. I just meant, I'm just surprised you got there that fast. You must have had a pretty good rest of the level.
Well, I mean, I had a failed motoskip once, but the rest of it went okay.
I forgot I failed tube.
Oh, that's, yeah. That saved me a little bit of time when the tube messed you up. But I lost a lot of time with Scotty. Not even trying Scotty rock skip, just Scotty knocking me off of the planks.
I just lost time on.
Puffer
I'm losing
1.
quite a few seconds on Puffer 1.
I just fell off of the ledge in the fishbowl as Puffer. And for the life of me, I don't know why I didn't roll to the next... Have we ever tried doing a time skip where you literally just fall off and break it and roll to the checkpoint?
I just did that.
Is it faster?
I don't know. I actually was doing that since the beginning, but the thing was, Japan was mostly running, Uruken and I don't remember who the other person were, they were running Puffer 1 so much, and they had basically just, like, dismissed me doing that. So I just like started picking it up again. I think it's about the same amount of time. Maybe you can save a little bit.
I actually just fell onto the carpet as Puffer and broke anyway. Falling onto the carpet as intended.
There's Puffer 1, the first room is like the only like truly weird. There's some weird stuff in there.
I mean, it's literally the only time, like the first time I've ever seen it happen, where I can be Puffer and I can fall in the intended area and still die. I've never seen that happen.
There's another place where you should break and you don't break. When you are launching, if you try to push yourself off, I may not make the second jump on this Puffer level.
What, are you at the end of Puffer 1?
Oh, yeah, I just barely made it.
It's a close one.
Well, this was closer than usual.
I can't believe I died twice in the first room as Puffer.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Puff 2. On to better things. On to, I think, one of my favorite levels.
I'm still in the fishbowl.
You're still in the fishbowl?
I literally just broke the fishbowl as Puffer.
Oh, you've lost some time.
I lost a lot of time dying in that, like breaking the fishbowl and dying.
See, what's really nice normally is Puffer levels are much more relaxed. Well, Puffer 1 at least. Much more relaxing than some of the other levels. I love doing Puffer last. RNL, you generally do... Oh, you do Puffer last as well, right? No, you do Piranha last.
I do.
Are you most comfortable with Piranha? Is that why you do that last, usually?
I just never thought about the order of Piranha versus Puffer. I think I started doing Puffer first before Piranha just because of the out of bounds skip and Puffer 2.
Mm-hmm. But now that you got more comfortable with it and the flying fish stuff is more obnoxious, like flying fish first.
Yeah, I switched to flying fish before, like, right after goldfish, just because of the inconsistency of the suitcase skips, right?
Yep.
But when it comes to what to do after that, and it's because I can lose a run so easily on flying fish.
See, I think all the flying fish skips are kind of annoying, so to me, I love doing flying fish first. Because you have the one at the end of Flying Fish 1. You have many skips in Flying Fish 2.
None of them which can slow you down all that much.
Flying Fish 2 if you mess up out of bounds.
Once you get good, once you get good at the out of bounds though, it's super easy to not mess up though.
I still sometimes mess it up.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like I've practiced flying fish more than anything. Hence how you know how early I had found that skip with the suitcases in Flying Fish 3?
Which one?
The really bad one that we have to do now.
Yeah.
The huge one.
That jump.
I found that super early on, and I was just posting about it like in the Discord, and I was like experimenting with it, and I was like, I hope we never have to do. I hope this never becomes real. I found that so early on, and I was like, it's probably not even worth it because like all the checkpoints and stuff. But now we've done it so many times.
It's just part of the run now. Like it has to be done.
Right, and the patch changed it because the suitcases didn't always render, so you kind of had to like fly and hope it spawned underneath you.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they render in, it's a big difference.
I don't even know what they changed to make them render in. That's the weird thing.
I know.
Like I didn't see any changes in the actual game that does that. I think maybe they render in because there's less of them rendered because of the resets. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know.
I messed up a super jump.
Puffer 1 done.
Oh snap, you got some catching up to do.
I do, yeah. It's bad.
That's okay. You have a lot more talent on Puffer 3. I need to work on Puffer 3 big time.
I have a lot of practice in Puffer 3. I'm not world record, but I'm like second place. I have like 30 seconds to save before world record, and I think it could be faster than that even.
I'm so lucky. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Thank goodness for Scotty's blessing earlier.
What did you get? What happened? Why are you lucky?
I should have probably not made the jump.
What did you do?
The final super jump going into the pond before Jar. I should have missed it. Just barely made it. God bless. Scotty bless.
The power of Scotty.
That's the power of Scotty, baby. Alright.
I don't even attempt to run anymore, an any percent run if Scotty doesn't bless the run.
It is kind of telling you, like, hey, this run might not be good. You might not want to continue this run. You know?
And I'll give him a couple of tries.
Yeah.
And at 80%, I'll give him 2 tries. If I don't make it the first time, I'll reset from checkpoint and try one more time.
There's definitely a component of RNG to it. I mean,
it's because he affects the weight of the fishbowl.
Yeah.
And he affects the water forces inside the fishbowl.
And
which
where
affects
you're
the
pushing
momentum of the fishbowl.
You can also block your body entirely.
Yeah, that happens. I had that happen in Finale once. I had just one of the random fish just completely block me from pushing the rock right when you get Puffer.
Oh, I may have just messed up Jar skip.
I'm not upset. It's okay.
I made it.
Ah.
It was really bad though. It was not ideal. I have to slow down because of it too. A little bit of a time loss. You're really good at that though. I've seen your runs of it. Very impressive.
You talking about the out of bounds skip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't even feel out of bounds, you know? It feels almost like you're supposed to.
I just realized I clipped the timer in OBS. Hold on, I have to go in and fix that. So so we can actually see it all. Luckily,
Oh no.
luckily I'm in a pipe. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm in a really long pipe right now, so I'm good.
Oh, when you're in full screen, does the game keep going?
Oh, it doesn't. It pauses. Okay, so I just lost a little bit of time fixing the timer. But that's okay. That's fine. It's fine.
We'll just acknowledge that the in-game time is the official time, because that'll pause in-game time as well.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Yep.
No, it's all good. It's all good. This is a fun race.
Yeah, but you have to deal with the tech support and stuff too.
Not trying to be
And
not
I
trying
have
to, not trying to set a new world record today.
No, I don't think either of us are going to. Not with the failed moto skipped attempts.
Right. But who are we to argue with chat?
Lefscar loves this game's run.
I mean,
It's a pretty good run. I mean, this is awesome. I'm glad we're finally getting the first. This is actually the first official I Am Fish race.
mm-hmm. I'm sure we'll host more in the future.
Yeah. I'd love to get some of the other runners like Urukin and involved.
They haven't submitted any percent times yet, so
They don't want to until
they want to get down to like sub 140 probably.
I think under 2 hours. Is
Under
what
2
they're going
hours.
for. Yeah.
So I'm excited to see when they start submitting runs. That's gonna be nice.
I may lose a lot of time on Puffer 3 because I tend to mess up the bucket part since that changed. I never really got a lot of practice into it.
Are you talking about the new route?
Yeah.
Did I really just get stuck on a rock? I just got stuck on a rock. I'm in the jar.
Classic.
I'm in the jar, Puffer 2. And like
I'm still in Puffer 2. I'm near the end though.
twice I just got caught on some geometry for no good reason.
Fish happens.
You know what I don't have a lot of practice with? Talking and playing at the same time.
I do have a lot of practice with that. Alright. Puff 2 done. That wasn't a bad Puff 2 aside from like one failed run. One failed jump.
I just realized the application that I had covering your stream, I accidentally minimized it when I went to change the timer, so now I have the problem where I can see your stream in the background of mine again.
Oh no.
It's just super distracting.
Just gonna have to put up with it.
I'm just gonna have to, yeah. There's just not really anything I could do. I'm just gonna have to deal with flashes of color on the side of my screen.
I mean I'm still reading. I'm reading your chat on the other monitor. If that makes it feel any better. And and whenever
you know what, I actually do have to fix it because I just screwed up the out of bounds skip and Puffer 2 because of it.
Oh yeah. Okay, got you.
I was just kind of on autopilot, talking about it and looking at it, and accidentally aggroed the bird.
Oh, well, I may have just gotten myself stuck. Might be good. We'll see. It's gonna be close.
Well, anything can happen in this game, especially in the flying fish levels.
That's true. We could be stuck there for a very long time. Oh.
I mean, how many failed attempts are you willing to go for the auto-scroller skip
Like one?
before you just go for the auto-scroller?
Oh, like if I fail after I've made that jump, I'm going auto scroller.
Really?
Yeah. Like if I've made it and then I fail like in the plane or something.
Oh, if you fail in the plane.
I'm having a very slow Puffer 3. This is probably my worst level currently.
I mean, I completely messed up the out of bounds in Puffer 2, which is a huge time loss.
It is a huge time loss. That's honestly one of the worst time losses I think in the current run.
Yeah.
You could still easily mess up out of bounds too. I think RNL is probably the most consistent with it out of everybody.
Apparently not while racing and streaming and all that.
Well, this is all new. I'm more comfortable with talking and running. I'm always better at running I Am Fish off stream, but I just don't run it off stream that often. Usually run it on stream. It's like most of my world records I do with no camera because I do have a little bit of stage fright with camera.
Yeah.
and then most of my well, either no camera or not even on stream at all. I mean, honestly.
Well, my last world record was completely off stream.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's like a lot less stress.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess Left Scar's correct. It's the second race because those friends did all do the race together. Although that was a blind speedrun race, right? This is like a.
So I can't really see chat right now.
Well, I have to look all the way at the far right side of my monitor to see the chat, but.
I'm gonna look at chat next time I'm in a pipe or something.
Yeah, I think that's the best time to look at it. I look between cutscenes.
But I lost too much time to look at chat, so there we go. Let's see. Second race because two of those friends.
I may fail, Greg.
Really?
I'm getting a little bit bullied right now.
But yeah, Left Scar is correct. They did a few friends did a race, but they hadn't played the game before. They weren't speedrunners. They were doing a blind race of the game. Each of them had between 5 and 6 hour time, so they weren't speedrunners, just casual players. I mean, I think they are all independently speedrunners of other games, but it was their first time playing I Am Fish, so that does count as a race, but
it's a little different.
Yeah, a little different than what this is.
Yeah, I may puke. I'm risking it though.
You can get pretty close to thinking you're gonna puke with Craig before he actually does.
It's true, but let's just say I may have gotten twerked on in the corner for a bit.
I mean, I think you're gonna be okay considering I'm barely getting to the fisherman.
Yeah.
You're pretty ahead.
Yeah, even if he does puke, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Greg, you can do it. Almost there, bud. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking.
Oh, I missed fisherman skip. It's the fisherman.
Okay. Use the boost to get in there, Greg.
Where is the finish box for this? I'm like right next to the
You
fisherman.
have to get to a certain height.
Really?
To trigger. Yeah. You have to bounce to a certain height, I'm pretty sure.
Is that the secret?
Because it's basically like it's one trigger to show that he caught it, and then another level, the other triggers to end the level.
Huh.
So you can't go too high or too low. It's actually kind of like weirdly, it's a little forgiving, but there is some precision to it.
Interesting. The devs call it the reversed fisherman.
That's what they call that, Skip?
They actually like were aware of that before we did it.
It makes sense.
They called it reverse fisherman skip.
I don't really get the name.
Reverse fishing? I don't know. It has something to do with probably the way they coded it. Alright, I'm just starting Puffer 3. I can't believe I had an 11-minute Puffer 2. Incredible.
Yeah, that. Ideally, you get that in under 9 minutes.
I can't remember the last time I did Puffer 2 in less than 10 minutes. Alright, I'm hoping for a really good Puffer 3 to catch up with you.
Hey, Matt. Hey, see? The Poot community is here to support. The Sigma gang. It's ridiculous. Oh, whoa! That's the first time I've ever grabbed the the thing on the first try. The first bite.
I can't get out of the bucket! Oh my god, are you kidding me? I couldn't jump out of the bucket earlier. I actually took the bucket all the way to the bar in Puffer 3.
That's usually what I end up having to do.
I usually am able to jump out every time.
I failed bucket twice in Puffer. Oh, okay. That's awkward.
Oh no. I got kicked out of the bucket in Puffer 3 early. I don't know if I'm gonna hit this checkpoint.
Good luck.
Roll, little pufferfish, roll! Roll, no, roll more, roll more. No, I didn't. Oh my god.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
It's tragic.
This is what happens when Scotty doesn't bless the run.
It's true. We got Scotty's favor. You can see that it's the Scotty difference.
It's the Scotty difference. Do you see why? Do you see why I reset when I don't get Scotty Rock Skip?
Yeah,
If you weren't a believer before, you're gonna be a believer now.
I think we've started a
Believe in-
superstition.
Believe in Scotty.
Aqua Grunt Matt is actually the person who named the fish Scotty. So you can ask Aqua Grunt Matt why.
Why can I not jump out of the bucket today? Why is Puffer so bad at jumping out of a bucket?
I agree. That's actually why Puffer's like Puffer would be my absolute favorite fish, except that Puffer just can't jump out of buckets. Like Finale, it's also annoying when you have to do that last little final jump or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried going the route in Puffer 3, where you go down the other set of stairs and you go to the bar?
Yeah, I can't do it.
It's so hard to get out of the bucket and
I've
onto
never
the
been able
bar.
to. I think there might be some like potential strats on that side of the bar.
No,
I
it's
can't
definitely
explore.
not. It's definitely not faster. I used to run that way.
Well, I think there's like a way you can. I mean, you can get to like Greg's cup, but I don't know if it will trigger
It won't. No. So I've actually looked directly at the code for this.
Let me try my best.
When the bucket gets to where the people in line are, it triggers a whole set of events,
So those all have to
and
happen.
all those events have to play out before he drinks pufferfish. So
Okay,
like
got it.
the entire animation of the guy hitting on the girl in line, and then she tells him to saw it off, and she pushes him and all that. That whole animation needs to finish before it fires off the code for drinking the pufferfish.
That's really lame.
And even if you could trigger that from happening without the bucket, which you can't, you would still die waiting for that animation to finish. So it's just not worth going for at all. Because there's a faster way to get there. You can actually jump out of the bucket before you go down the stairs and clip through the stairs.
Okay, I didn't even. Oh yeah, I've heard that there's some clips with pufferfish.
Yeah, it has to do with puffing up, and then you can clip out of certain areas. But it's just not worth going for because there's no way to... Oh, the dancers are not agreeing with Greg. I'm like a full level behind you.
I got literally booty blasted in a corner by one of the dancers. I mean, honestly, it was pretty bad.
You can get
I thought I was
you
gonna
can get
fall.
stuck there.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get stuck.
Those dancers
but
can get you stuck.
I'm having a pretty moderately okay piranha.
I mean, I'm not even done with Puffer 3, so I don't know how I'm going to catch up with you at this point, unless I get really lucky with flying fish and you don't.
Or I get really unlucky. Or, well, there is some chance that I have a bad, what's it called? Oh, I might have to I have to respawn. I had bad piranha. Bad piranha end skip.
The ending. Yeah, well, I mean, I mess that up sometimes too. That's
well,
the
it was.
That's
I got
the
over
little
to
point
the.
of RNG.
I got over the side, but it was like not acceptable enough apparently.
Too far from the water to jump off. Is that right?
All right. Whoo! I made it. Sorry. I went too far to the right, so I was stuck between like the bridge and stuff. I like that you can make the piranha bite before the loading finishes.
Oh my god. I almost died Puffer 3 last segment. Just because I got stuck on the bars.
Scotty was the name he was given at birth. Okay. Scotty's actually in the pet shop. He's in the first level, and he's all the way at the very end as well.
Oh, just looking at chat now. Yeah, this is a race. Just looking at that. Checking chat. It's hard to check chat during a race. You always notice if you ever watch like world record speed runs that are done on Twitch, there's always like this point like in the beginning of the race where they're heavily talking to chat, and then there's a point where they just completely start ignoring
get quiet.
chat.
Yeah. I talk to my chat the entire time. And the thing is about me is like I'll have like a really stupid mess up, and that'll like I'll just keep doing it over and over again. That ends a lot of my runs.
A lot of world records are done on stream, but a lot of them just completely ignore their chat. Once the run is viable. Once the run is viable.
Well, I think that's a big reason why I do a lot better off stream is because I just talk to my chat regardless.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I care more about growing my community than world record most of the time.
And yet you've held the world record how many times?
Not currently. How about that?
Not currently, but you held it for a long time before you lost it.
I did. I did hold it for quite a while.
What was infuriating was that
When you were like a day off.
yeah, I kept getting times that would have been the world record 24 hours ago. So when you broke sub 140, I broke sub 140. Like I broke your sub 140 record. I think you had like a 139, and then I got a 137, like the day after. Oh, I almost got hit by a car in Piranha. Like the day after you got the 133. So that happened to me a lot. You were always just one step ahead.
Now I'm a few steps behind, but that's okay.
There's still a lot of time saves. If you start grinding it again, you'll get it. Once you're done prepping for GDQ.
Yeah. I mean, the first run I felt really, really, really good about was the sub 130, and the only really bad thing was Flying Fish 3 was not great, and it was like 10-minute Flying Fish 3.
Yeah, now
which,
do that again, but get an 8-minute Flying Fish 3, and you'll have world record again.
I also lost like a minute 40 on Puff 3.
Oh, really?
And that's compared to my any percent.
What's your sum of best?
It's not even like below 124. I mean,
Huh.
yeah, because I mean my IL was really good. It's like 124.15 or something.
Whoa.
I'm going into Piranha Puzzle right now.
World record right now is
127,
like something like 127.16. I think it's 127 though.
And I have a 128. And keep in mind that RNL's is actually even more faster than mine because in hers, her loads take a little bit longer.
I'm not as fast at the map either. Like if we're going by IGT, it's not actually not all that different.
I know.
I've calculated the IGT for both. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the jar, in just against a piece of geometry. For no reason. The jar sticks on so many random things in Piranha 1.
I think our Piranha 1 times could go down quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
So it pretty like we can get consistent with it, I'm sure.
It's just there's so much you can get stuck on.
I'm getting stuck behind these wooden planks.
What level are you on right now?
I'm on Piranha 2.
Okay.
I'm not that far. I mean, well, I am, I think, pretty far ahead, but
You're pretty far.
still plenty of time to save for you. Especially if I'm continue going this slow.
And then now I'm losing a lot of time on Piranha 1 by just running into random geometry.
Oh my gosh, I can't turn this.
And getting hit by birds. This is on the patch where they made the birds less aggressive. I'm still getting hit by birds.
I didn't really think they needed to be done, to be honest. I get it for casual, though. I guess it makes sense.
It helps out a lot in Puffer 2, to be fair.
Yeah, Puffer 2, it's a big help.
I don't really see too much of a difference, though, in Piranha 1.
Oh, I see a big difference in Piranha 1 when I have a bad run at it.
Ah.
Alright. Yeah, if you're not doing well on it, then it's a huge difference when you mess up. Alright, car RNG time. Car RNG.
You are ahead of me. Jesus. You are very ahead of me.
Yes.
You're an entire level ahead of me.
I'll be honest. Overall, this run might beat my PB.
Really?
Yes, it's going pretty well.
I mean, that depends a lot on... Obviously, that depends a lot on Puffer.
Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That car was helpful, I would say.
Did you get hit by a car?
I did.
How bad was it?
It was actually pretty good. It was pretty good.
All right, let's go. Puffer 1 ending, please.
I'd actually say the car saved me some time.
Puffer 1 ending. Come on, Puffer. Come on. Or Piranha. Come on, Piranha. Hit the water. Hit the water.
You can do it. Nice.
Got it.
I didn't get that first try.
Oh, finally, we're playing the same level again. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, but
You get flung by this one piece of wood like you did.
that was nuts. And that's in world record too.
I know. I could go for the cutscene skip.
You know, I've never actually seen cutscene skip. I
I've
literally
put it in
don't
the
know it's
Discord
done because I've
before.
never seen it.
I've put it in the Discord
Have
before.
you?
We can go for it once. Yeah, we can go for it once.
You need to get hit by a car for that, don't you?
Yeah.
If I
I'm
recall
grabbing the
correctly.
checkpoint. I'm grabbing the checkpoint just in case, but just to go for it a little bit.
Did you jump over the log in Piranha 2?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Okay, but I did just get unlucky with the.
Oh, Left Scar, thanks for the follow. So I haven't been checking chat so much because I'm losing this race, but thanks for the follow. Just saw that.
Hey, that's my mod.
Hey!
One of my mods.
Awesome.
All right, I had a pretty bad end of Piranha 2, so that should give you a chance to catch up. I went for the
We'll
cutscene
see.
skip.
Did you get it?
No,
Is it realistic with the way they changed the cars?
it's actually harder now, I think.
Is it still possible?
Yes. You know what? One thing we need to check: if you don't end the level at the, I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna say if you just get like the cutscene at the end and you end the level, does it give you credit for doing Piranha 2 or no? Have we checked that?
I'm sure it does. I actually
Because
have no idea.
if that's the case, then for any percent, that's faster.
Wait, can you explain that again? I'm very confused.
So you know how you have the cutscene where it's like, Greg, you've been hit by a car.
Yeah.
If you exit the level at that point, does it give you credit for
Nope.
finishing? Okay. Never mind.
No, you have to see the ending screen.
Okay. I thought so. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
we're stuck. We're stuck watching the ending.
Well, we're not stuck. We can certainly skip that cutscene.
I mean, if we can figure out how to do that,
You know how much time it saves?
probably a lot.
No. It's like
No?
5. Well, actually, no. If you get like the perfect car hit, yeah,
Uh-huh.
you save like
Huh.
10 or something ridiculous.
10 seconds?
Yeah, I think so. Not 10
'Cause-
minutes. Or maybe more, maybe 15.
I mean, that's pretty good.
I think so.
But the thing
I
about
think-
this run is that there's still like a good 5 minutes to be taken off of it, just with
Yeah,
perfect
it's-
execution.
Well, also, when I talk about it, like the fast way, you skip that last checkpoint as well. You just don't go for that checkpoint at the end.
Risky in any percent.
Yeah, you would do it for IL for sure, though.
But that's what we do, right? The faster a game gets, the more risky its strats get.
Yeah, that one is so hard that I would actually have to do Piranha first, I think.
Really?
Yeah, if we started having to do that one, because you are literally going off the RNG of the car to hit you and to also hit you in the right way.
Piranha, get in the pipe. Get in the pipe.
Nigel won, baby.
I just barely made it to the sewer in Piranha 2.
Alright, you got a ways to go. I might be able to get a level ahead. We'll see.
Well, we'll see what happens in Flying Fish, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
like-
yeah.
Flying Fish is the big equalizer of this run.
Some things can go wrong in Finale, too, but I can't imagine messing up Jar a million times.
Not, I mean, they can go wrong, but we're talking like 10, 20 seconds wrong when it comes to Finale. Flying Fish can be like minutes
Did you
wrong.
see one of my world records where I messed up, like I lost like 4 minutes on Jar?
What?
Or something?
What happened? How
Yeah.
did you lose 4 minutes in Finale?
Well, this was when like Jar was like, we weren't like super comfortable with Jar yet.
Uh-huh.
Remember?
I do.
And so that's kind of what happened there.
Oh, wow.
I'm going too fast, I think. I might break. So, if I win this, I get world record, right? I get my world record back?
You still need to update the thumbnail from your world record to not say world record.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. That video didn't do very well, so I just didn't really think about it compared to like the other ones.
Well, YouTube is random.
I think it's because I premiered it, and then maybe that was a mistake.
All right, about to hit the freeway. In the pipe to the freeway right now.
Good luck on the first jump.
And no, I don't think the premiere. I don't think that part matters.
Well, because I post it, and I think people like, I don't get like that initial viewership boost because they see like the link to the premiere, and not everybody joins the premiere.
Gotcha.
Yeah, good luck on that car thing, because that's a big one.
I just got hit by a car right out of the pipe. So.
Yep, that is the worst. That's another reason why we might end up having to do Piranha.
I mean, you're assuming. I mean, car out of the pipe is a time save. It's a time loss if you don't get it. If you get hit by a car, you have to go back to that checkpoint. But it's nothing compared to flying fish.
It's a big. Yeah, but it's a big. Oh yeah, you're right. Compared to flying, I don't know, but I think
nothing is as big as Flying Fish 3.
That's true. Hopefully I don't die here. Okay, good. My fish was just slapping his face on the floor. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes I forget about that ridiculousness.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever going to be anything that warrants doing something before Flying Fish.
I think Flying Fish is just difficult in general. Even like the regular levels. Like it takes a lot of mental strain, if you know what I mean. Oh no! I don't even know if I need this blood bag.
You really only need the 8.
I don't even think you need 8. I think you need like 6.
Really?
And we just... Yeah.
You know, another thing is that the different blood bags have different values. And I'm super curious if any of them have values differently than what we're expecting.
Oh, I didn't know that. That'd be interesting. Cause what if there's like one that like is like that's the only one you need to bite?
Yeah, if we can look at that, like, do we need to bite those 8, or is there like a drawer where 4 of them have the same?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And we don't know because we've never really gone through and tested it. But I know from the code that they have a value. I just don't know what the value of all of them is because obviously I don't have access to the scenes, so I can't see what they're all initialized with. But yeah, they have a value for how much blood they raise.
Maybe if the devs would tell us. No, I'm just kidding. They like to keep a lot of stuff secret because it's like fun for us to for them to see us discover stuff. I get it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, they use the latest version of Unity, so I can't extract the scenes yet. Be great. I'm on Piranha 3 now.
I'm just about to finish it up. I'm in Blood Wave. I didn't have a super fast Piranha 3 though. It was okay. I had a lot of like bad movement mostly for me. Hey,
Piranha,
maybe
Piranha
I'll die.
3 is one of those ones that can go a lot of different ways. The ice physics can get super weird.
Yeah, I really do think it has to do with like the side of the cube you're on.
I think it
not
does.
not how melty it is, and I don't think it's necessary.
How melty it is does change a lot about how you swim inside of it and how much it flips.
I think you still have the same amount of room, no?
I don't think so.
Oh, how much it flips? You are correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually didn't think about that. You are correct. That does change, but like the how much space you have inside, I think stays the same. However, if it's like flat, like with the bigger area on the bottom, I think that's ideal because the Piranha has more room to move around and make more dramatic movements. Versus if it's like kind of on the smaller sides, it
Gonna focus for a second for Nigel skips.
No problem.
My last PB,
Who
Nigel
interrupted my
really messed
surgery
me up,
practice?
so
Don't
a little
hide.
nervous about Nigel now.
Watch.
The Piranha Queen herself, nervous about Nigel. Come on.
All right, I got
Are you
Nigel
a
one.
Bob?
I got Nigel
Do you
one.
need surgery?
Well, it's just the ice physics in my last run were getting so weird, and I don't even know why. I'd reset from checkpoint and they were still weird. I think the game had
Please
been
don't
open for so
hide.
many
I
hours
must
that
get back to my
something.
work.
There's
I think this game
there's
really
a
freaks out
memory
when it's open for too long.
there's a memory leak in I Am Bread and Surgeon Sim.
Well, I know there was also one of the early patches for Fish was to address a problem that only happened when you had the game on for too long.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's another memory leak.
So it's like I wonder if the physics were just weird in my last run because of that. Who knows? Because this
It's
game's
possible.
not meant to be run for 6 hours in a row. I know that much.
This is the first game that doesn't really... First boss game I've played, I've speedran, that doesn't crash as often.
I mean, you can tell this game had a lot more care put into it than a lot of their games. You know?
It's by far their best game. I think without
By
question.
far, it's the biggest. It has the most polish.
It's my favorite to speedrun.
And Curve does a lot of really good work too, you know?
I love this game. I mean, I have you know, the only qualms I have are like with
I
the,
missed Nigel too! I missed Nigel too!
Did you have to...
Ah,
no,
he
that's
kicked
my-
me! I got
That's so
kicked
sad.
by Nigel too. Oh my god.
Were you flat when going into it?
I honestly don't remember because we were talking about Bossa. See,
Oh, yeah.
this is the problem with playing and talking at the same time if
I'm
you're not used
sorry.
to it.
Well, we got to do it. We got to do it.
Yeah. This run isn't for us. It's for children's
I
hospitals.
think you're more likely to I think if we both submit this for SGDQ as a race, I think you're more likely to get it into frame. So it'll be really good practice for that.
Yeah, I think I have pretty good chances of getting into frame. I do need to practice streaming though, just playing and talking at the same time.
Yep, yep.
You are stopping urgent surgery practice.
I can't believe I got
I
in on
need
my
to
first
save lives.
time submitting to HDQ though. That's insane.
I think that's fantastic. I think it's going to
Did
be a
you
great
see
run.
how many hours of runs there were? Like that did not get at first I was like, oh man, I Am Fish didn't get in. I wanted to really do like the Bossa triathlon or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm just grateful. Cause I didn't realize how
Are you a
how
Bob?
competitive it was
Do you
until
need
after.
surgery?
Yeah, there's like 1,000 hours of runs that didn't get approved.
There's like 3,000 hours.
3,000 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah. I think.
So this is not my best Piranha 3 so far. I'm just getting to the blood room. Where are you at?
I'm in market.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing Flying Fish 1 skip now.
So is this still
Or
like
bucket
PB pace for you?
I don't know, cause I don't usually do this route. You know what I
Why don't
mean?
you like set a new world record on accident during a race?
No, it's pretty
By
much
just-
dead now. I've had to retry too many of these.
Oh, are you going for bucket skip right now?
Yeah,
It's
I've already
not going
respawned
well?
a bunch. It's not going well.
Could give up and use
No.
the. Are you gonna give up and use the bucket or keep trying?
I'm gonna keep trying. Might as well.
You have the time to do it.
Yep. It's just not hitting it for some reason.
Where exactly the little breath box is? I'm still not certain exactly where it is because there's been
It's
times,
over. It's right over the
yeah,
the
but there's
fish.
been times I fly right over it.
It's
and it doesn't
really
work.
close. You almost have to be touching it. And also, you need to get it in the back corner. Or you're not gonna have enough. All right, I finally got it. That was brutal. I lost a lot of time there.
Piranha would be kind enough to bite the blood bags. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I think world record's out of the question unless there's like an amazing Flying Fish 3 for me.
You'd have to get below 8 minutes.
Probably. But you know what? Not a bad run. Still. We're in Flying Fish 2 right now. I'll know where I'm at like once I'm hitting finale, I think.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen in Flying Fish. All the levels
Yeah.
of Flying Fish.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to do it first. I mean, there's just too many important skips.
But it's also why it's the most fun to do it last in a race.
Uh, maybe, yeah. That's true. Like rather than if you did it at the beginning and someone just had a really good Flying Fish 3, then
Yeah,
you
the rest,
probably
the,
know.
rest, the rest of the race would be boring to watch because you know exactly how it's going to go. Have you ever seen a speedrun of Final Fantasy VII?
I don't watch Final Fantasy speedruns, just in general. I can't watch longer speedruns.
So the Final Fantasy VII speedrun for PC in particular is super interesting because it uses just some really wild glitches to skip from. Have you played Final Fantasy VII?
I don't remember which Final Fantasies I've played and I haven't played. To be
Gotcha.
honest.
So the point is, they go from about
I
a quarter
know I
of the
love-
way into the game, or even less, to the end of the game immediately by using a really weird save game hacking glitch.
Hacking? That's cheating.
I mean, it's not hacking the save game. It's just doing something that corrupts your save file in a certain way, right? I obviously don't know the details. I don't run that game. But Frank Fatale's a couple years ago, they did a race. These two girls did a race with Final Fantasy VII. And even though one of them was ahead the whole time, there's this part later where you have to go get this optional character that appears in a random battle. And you can literally sit there for like 30 minutes doing random battles until she appears. So, they both got to that section. One of them got there like 20 minutes sooner, but they both ended up finishing it around the same time. So it's one of those things when you're doing a race that if there's something really RNG heavy or really difficult later on in the game, then
Losing a lot of time.
yeah, then somebody can get ahead, and it's still fun to watch the race because you never know what's going to happen later.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of like this then. I just lost a bunch of time on trying to be safe on Flying Fish 2, and then failing anyways.
Oh no, what happened? I'm just starting Flying Fish 1. That's how
I missed the oob.
you missed the out of bounds.
I didn't fail the respawn or anything, but I missed like the like I had to
What
re-jump
happens?
it like a few times.
Well, I mean, I'm just starting Flying Fish 1, so
And then I missed a bunch of jumps trying to get to the next area.
you're probably about 6 minutes ahead of me right now at this point.
Yeah, because that's about. Oh no, Flying Fish 1's like a 4-minute run now, right? Like no, like low 4s.
Yeah, so
Less than 5 for sure.
I mean, I figure if you're like 4 minutes for Flying Fish 1 and then a couple minutes into Flying Fish 2, right? I mean, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, that's probably about right. I think you should be able to catch me on Flying Fish 2 at the end of it. And you'll certainly be able to catch me on Flying Fish 3.
Yeah, and then Flying Fish 3 is the great equalizer of the race, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck under the sign. Oh, I got out. Okay. That could have changed it too. That sign is the worst. You know how many runs I've had ruined by that too?
Well, which sign?
The emergency sign that you can get stuck under? Exclamation point? The ones you're supposed to hit?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I've had runs just full on end because of that.
There's a lot of weird stuff in Flying Fish 2 that you can get trapped under.
I almost missed a checkpoint as well.
Just a lot of strange debris.
Yeah, the debris. I dislike that.
I mean, it's kind of the side effect of a physics game. It's like, you know when you're falling out of the vent onto the desk right before Nigel won? And there's this really just weird piece of the desk where you can get stuck on for no reason by that clipboard.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like little weird geometry problems that...
I'm not going for early cart.
I've never got early cart anyway.
I've gotten it.
You know, I don't actually know how to do early cart.
After my last run failed, or not last run, well, I failed the early cart. I went for it and I failed it and I had to respawn. I lost like 20 seconds. I just don't do it anymore. You basically just...
I saw that run of yours where it went in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and
Right.
I couldn't fix it.
And that's not a cart that you can push.
Oh, got the good box skip. Got the good box skip.
You going for elevator?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a staple for me.
I've never nailed it in an actual run.
I practiced
Only
it way too
in
much to
practice.
not go for it.
Practice.
Oh, that's a respawn, sadly.
I'm almost to market, so we'll see how my bucket skip goes.
If you get that first try, you'll be caught up quite a bit. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
that's
failed
gonna
it
help out a lot. That's gonna
a
help out a
bunch.
lot.
I'll be quiet for it. Let me know when it's coming up, and I'll be quiet.
Yeah, we'll do. I'm not very good at that skip though, so I'm not super optimistic. It still feels a little too RNG heavy for me, even though it's like it's not RNG at all. It's actually just pure skill.
No, there's some RNG to it. It has to do with the lady in the back.
Yeah, the lady in the back has a little bit of RNG, but if you see her, you can go around her.
Oh, I just barely missed the elevator skip. Okay, well,
If you hit the breath box.
we're not going for it now. We gave it a shot.
I just got past the tomato lady. The girl that loves tomatoes.
It's literally all I have.
It's literally all I have.
Please buy them. I need money.
All right, here we go. Bucket skip.
Okay. I'm on FF3 now.
Come on, bucket skip. I'm 2 levels behind. I need this.
Bucket skip is one of the harder skips, but it's definitely more skill than a lot of the other ones, which you just feel like you get unlucky on. Although I definitely have gotten unlucky with bucket skip.
It's the hardest skip that's pure skill. And I got it. I got it.
Nice job.
Second try.
Didn't sound like it's going.
420.
Oh, very good.
It's a 421.
That's pretty good. That's a world
421.
record pace flying fish one.
What is world record for flying fish one?
I think it's less than 4.
It's like it's barely though. It's barely less than 4.
I don't know. Moto did a
But
bunch of.
Moto skips all the checkpoints he can though in that run.
Yep. But he also gets that skip at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine how many times Moto had to do that.
Moto can actually save a good couple of seconds. Because I found a skip that
I've been using that. I don't think it saves a bunch because it's the same amount of jumps. It might be. It might be a time save.
It saves one jump.
Does it save one jump?
It saves
You
one
still
jump.
need you still need to jump over to the checkpoint after, right?
No, you don't.
Oh, right, because he
No,
goes straight from.
Yeah, Moto doesn't jump to the checkpoint. He goes straight for it.
That's right. He goes.
So
good
if you're
point.
willing to not jump to that checkpoint, you can save a couple of seconds off Moto's crazy world record for flying fish
I'm gonna do that.
one.
It's gonna be a world record duo. Yeah, we both beat world record. He's sick. I don't think it's possible for us now, to be honest.
Oh no, we're not on world record basis here.
My pace is okay though. It's strong. I might be on PB pace, just barely.
Yeah.
But certainly, I've tried too many skips that have gone wrong. I don't know. I feel like the parts that have gone normally well have gone pretty well. I haven't had anything disgusting so far.
I had a couple of really bad levels. So this is not anywhere close to a PB for me.
Yeah. Well, your PB's world record, so that checks out.
Yeah. Kind of hard to beat that during a race.
I know. And then it's to be considered, even if I get a second below that time, again, my loads are faster, and I'm also not streaming, so my loads are even faster than normal.
I'm hoping we switch to IGT soon. But before I propose that, I want to calculate IGT for all the current runs.
Yeah, you know my preference and where I stand on a preferring to remove loads over that.
I'm still gonna say anything that has an in-game timer should use it for the speedrun, but that's my opinion. And I have a lot of cases.
I would love for them just to have a
a file timer.
A file timer, and it count even when you're in the map or pause and stuff like that. That would be beautiful because we could just use that and I'd be down.
Sort of like Celeste.
The only thing is though, we would have to start run from file start instead of Goldfish 1 start.
That depends on where it starts counting.
Well, I imagine it would start as soon as you hit the map. Oh my gosh, I'm
trying to hit the button in Flying
lucky.
Fish too early, and it's just not gonna happen. Oh, you're
personally
already
do.
in Flying Fish 3.
I am in Flying Fish
I can
3.
only hope that you mess it up.
Did I get stuck? No, come on, cheer me on. I can do this.
Okay, you know, oh my god, this is not a good run for me. Okay, you know in Flying Fish 2 when the water shoots you into the sign that
Yes.
raises the water level,
Oh, that
it
was
didn't
bad for
shoot
me.
me into the sign. It shot me into the wall and I died.
Yes, that is another reason why Flying Fish
All
needs
right,
to be done
twice
first
in a
a
row.
world
Twice in
record
a row. Twice in a row.
run. I've gotten stuck under that sign and had to respawn. It's so far back.
It's not
so
even.
far
I'm not
back.
even hitting the sign. It's literally just shooting me into the wall, past the sign.
That's unfortunate.
I'm not hitting it. It's the water's pointing in the wrong direction somehow. Oh my god! It's supposed to shoot you into the sign. I don't know what it's doing. There. Now I hit the sign. I don't know why, but you can watch it after the recording is up. But
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
it shot me just into the wall behind the sign 2 times in a row.
It's shot me there. It's shot me into the sign. Then I've gotten stuck under the sign or some other debris, and
Mhm.
I absolutely hate that because the checkpoint is so far away.
Yeah.
I've lost runs from it.
So have I. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh no! You're kidding me.
I'm gonna
Of
be
all the bad
getting
jumps.
quiet in a second.
Okay. When
You
you're
know
not,
why?
Yeah, yeah. When you're not being quiet, let me tell you about the terrible luck I've had in Flying Fish 2.
I'm aware.
I just went to jump from the button to the checkpoint. You know where you have to fly in a curve?
Mm-hmm.
And I just overshot it and landed on a rock next to it and died.
Oh, I don't fly in a curve there. I fly like
Really?
I fly backwards. Yeah.
You don't like fly around the rocks?
No. I fly back. I go like the way you get shot out in the jet stream. I fly backwards. Okay. First try was a fail.
Ah, the great equalizer. And you're actually
It
so
is
far
great.
ahead of me that you have to
You're
mess
also
this up like a lot
I
in a
messed
row.
with twice. You also are better at this than me, for sure.
But I think
Because when we started using this, you got a lot more practice in. I'd obviously done it first, but it was Oh, I'm getting stuck. Okay, my suitcase just glitched out, so I lost even more time.
you have quite a bit of time to keep
Okay, so
trying, because...
World record's gone though.
Oh, fish.
That's-
Flying fish. Are you really... Is this the place you're gonna get stuck?
We'll see. That was a pretty good jump.
No, oh... This is my worst Flying Fish 2.
Flying Fish 2 can be really inconsistent.
So I jumped to hit one of the buttons.
No!
And I got stuck vertically next to the button.
Alright, well, GG's the run is rip.
You have some time left, but please go back and watch my Flying Fish 2 later.
I will.
Because it has some of the worst time losses I've ever seen. Including just hitting a button and then getting stuck on my nose. This is what happens when Scotty doesn't bless your run. Right?
Well, Scotty's
That's-
blessing wasn't good enough for me either.
That's more... Well... Scotty can't bless Flying Fish 3. Not even Scotty's that good.
Oh my god. Okay, well, it was meant to be.
Colin Burke, Bossa Labs report number 359.
Perfect box skip.
I should maybe just go for side scroller at this point.
Do you go for box skip?
Now they've escaped.
Yeah, I got it perfectly last time. It was the first time I think I've gotten it perfectly in a run. I usually don't. I usually land on top of it and have to roll a little bit.
I mean, that's still faster.
Yeah. But this is the first time I actually hit the water. So I was feeling pretty good.
Nice.
I think I was on world record pace, honestly. Looking at the time. But it's dead now.
Are you going to time it later? From the recording?
Colin Burke,
Nah.
Bossa Labs report number
It's
453.
this Flying Fish 3 has gone too
Answer
poorly.
was right in front of me this whole time. I took some of Bob's blood, but anything to
I am not going for the elevator jump.
I'm still stuck on the skip.
So at what point are you gonna call it and do the auto scroller?
Probably if you hit Flying Fish 3, like, I don't know, fountain.
I'll let you know when I get there. I'll let you know.
Okay.
But see, this is why Flying Fish 3 is the great equalizer.
It's true. This really sucks, though. It was all going so well.
It's the kind of thing, like, you know, you definitely would have reset like 10 minutes ago in a real, you know, in an any percent run. Hey, Mikey. Mikey said hello again.
Hello, Mikey.
This Dragon Place 2 is my son.
I got it.
Say hi to YouTube, Mikey.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible. This is absolutely the worst. I didn't practice this today either, so this is... I haven't practiced this.
I actually didn't practice any fish today. I've been
I mean, I didn't practice any until we got into the call to set up. That was my practice. This doesn't even look like a speedrun anymore. It looks like a casual player who's confused with the routing.
I have a Life is Strange 100% coming up at 10 o'clock today. So I was practicing that because I can't remember where all the photos are. I haven't practiced any fish at all. But then I think I played a little more recently than you.
I got blocked by a suitcase at the very end.
What? What? Did you just die in airplane?
Me? No. No. I'm
Wait,
still
where'd you
doing
get
the jump.
blocked?
I got blocked by a suitcase.
Oh.
Mhm.
The great equalizer of I am fish.
Yeah, this would have been this was world record pace surprisingly. This was because I've
Wow.
been here for 2 or 3 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe more. I don't
Longer
even
than that.
know.
Longer than that. Because
I've been here a long time.
Because I think when you got there, I was still in Flying Fish 1, right?
I got into flying. Yeah.
When you hit the suitcases, I was in Flying Fish 1. And I'm in Flying Fish 3 now.
No, I hit Flying Fish 3 when you finished 1, I think.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try. I'm gonna go for scroller because this is pretty doomed.
I'm at the area above the fountains. I'm not in a fountain yet.
You'll be able to catch up to me if you do it on first try.
Oh, right. Here's hoping. It's still
I'm gonna try
pure
it one
luck.
more time, though. I'm trying it one more time. I think if you just hit the suitcase even just a little bit, you just don't get it.
Hmm? What do you mean?
I got it. Finally.
Oh, are you talking about the jump?
Yeah, I got it finally.
You really can't hit anything.
I know.
You have to glide straight down and never change your angle or pitch until the very end. And then at the very end, you just have to dip just a little.
I almost messed up. Oh, this is so scary. I can't mess up now. Alright, we're looking like we're going to both be over 130 on time. So, for those wondering, we're both getting really quiet because after that skip that we were just talking about, basically, if we miss anything, we die once. We have no checkpoints now. We have to go all the way back.
Right, so this has been more banter than commentary, but yeah. If we did want to do commentary for people watching, this is the part where you do one of the most difficult jumps in the entire game, and then you have to finish the entirety of the rest of the level with no checkpoints, while also doing difficult jumps in an area that's really heavy RNG. So this is the quiet part of the run, which I am about to get to as well, by the way.
I'm in an airplane now, so...
You can still die in airplane.
Don't tell me that.
Knows. God knows you can still die in airplane. Are you going for the big jump?
Yeah.
Oh, God. The moment of silence for Pootloops.
Please, I just need a
Uh-oh.
holiday. I must have lost my passport. It's been a rough week.
I got thrown. Okay.
Did you get it?
Nope.
What?
We have ourselves a race.
No! Did you die in airplane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, I am just getting to this part, so probably your best bet to win at this point is to just do the auto scroller, and even that's not.
Oh, it's so slow.
That'll depend entirely on how I do with this skip.
I have not had to do this in forever because I always just respawn.
Are you doing the auto scroller?
Oh yeah. I'm not doing it. I need to finish this run out at least around the same time as you. I think you've won now, but
No, because I can still mess up the skip now. Just like
it's true.
the same thing that happened to you can now happen exactly to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're good. Let me get this checkpoint though. Oh man, that's so sad.
I'm gonna be silent for a bit.
Go for it. Good luck. You know way you got that first try. Oh my god. Alright, I'm quiet for.
I'm in a suitcase, but it's going the third route. It's going the third ramp.
That's not so bad anymore.
It depends on how the suitcase is facing. I've had it bump so that the open part of the suitcase is in front of you, and it makes it impossible.
I'm actually stuck. I actually got stuck on some geometry, like permanently.
Oh wow.
Yep. Nice job. Alright, I just gotta close out best I can now. I probably should have gone for scribe. If I was like super trying to win, I probably could have gone side scroller first try.
Auto scroller?
Yeah, auto scroller. Sorry, not side scroller.
I mean, that would have gotten it for you. But what fun is it?
I know. Yeah, it's true. That's no fun.
So are you finishing up are you doing auto scroller?
Oh yeah, I'm doing auto scroller, but I'm nowhere near done. I've got a long ways to go. Basically, if you just got it now, you'd still be ahead.
I'm airplane.
Yeah.
My suitcase is stuck, but
That's not a big deal.
I basically have one jump left that can ruin it, which happens all the time.
That's what ruined it for me. I got the suitcase, but it threw me out. Right? I wasn't in it enough.
Mm. Got it!
Nice job. I saw. Just barely.
Oh my god. Time to hit the tarmac and just ruin a perfectly good Flying Fish 3.
Yeah, that's not gonna... You just gotta be a little patient, you'll be fine with that.
Why are the suitcases so hard to push today?
Oh man, I just fell in auto scroller.
What?
Where?
Oh man.
I need more practice on that Flying Fish 3 skip. Although I did almost have it and then got blocked by a suitcase one time. And it's also my fault for dying in plane. I could have gone for the safer jump. Safety's boring though.
Yeah, like what fun is that? I got an 848 Flying Fish 3.
That's really good. That's really, really good.
So I'm on to finale.
Nice. I'm still not in plane.
And see, this is why it's just not viable to not do that skip anymore. It's that much faster. Like, skipping the auto scroller saves that much time.
Yeah, I probably should have just kept going for it, honestly. even with the failure. But I think at that point in my mind, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's if you're doing a race or a marathon, like you really need to think about it because you really can't just bang your head against that jump for an hour.
Yeah. Realistically, probably should have just done it to start.
Well, I mean, if your main concern is winning a race and not entertaining viewers,
Right.
Then,
You gotta go.
Then knowing how
I gave
ahead
the drama. I gave the drama by what's it called? Failing so many times in a row.
Now, if this was a race where we weren't talking about where we were, you wouldn't have known you were ahead, and you can give it so many tries.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have given it as many tries, to be honest.
Yeah.
They would have given it less.
You would have gone auto-scroller a lot quicker, I think.
Yeah, I would have given it 2. I was planning on only giving it 1 or 2 tries.
You knew you had a little bit of time.
Okay. I spawned without the suitcase. So this level's still busted.
It was fixed in the last patch, and they broke it again in the new patch.
Yeah, there was no suitcase.
There was no suitcase?
None.
Now that is rare.
Came into the plane with no suitcase.
That is rare. I've only seen that happen a couple of... My monitor just turned off. Okay, that's good. That was super weird. Like, my monitor just went completely black, and I don't know why. That was about to be scary. Sorry, you were saying about the suitcase?
I think it was because I had another one queued in front of it. Oh, speaking of weird things, my old suitcase is now... I think I'm soft locked.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Never mind, I'm good. I wasn't sure. Okay, I hit the checkpoint. I saw the old suitcase was like in a weird spot.
Huh. It really shouldn't teleport the suitcase. You know?
Mm-hmm.
If it is currently teleporting the suitcase, I think the best way to fix any problems with that is Goldfish, get out of my way, is to not teleport the suitcase at all. I'm not sure how it works, though. Like, did your old suitcase, was it still there?
So the suitcase that I had missed, that had gotten thrown out, it was on the ground, and then I had to hit the checkpoint and then respawn, and it moved it.
Oh, weird.
There was a couple weird things that happened. Devs may want to take a look at. No big deal though. It wasn't like game breaking, luckily.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many bugs that we can say, hey, can you fix this? Because it makes the speed run hard. As opposed to the things that make it impossible for casual players to beat the game at all, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time on the plane right now. Okay.
Are the suitcases being difficult?
Yes, this one suitcase in particular was.
I had a lot of trouble moving the suitcases. It was really weird. See, the reality is that the I Am Fish physics engine is tied directly to like time of day, and the alignment of the stars.
Well, there's no real difficult skips in finale, so GG's in advance. But we'll see how. We'll wait till the end.
It's not over till it's over.
Maybe I'll find a new skip.
Well, I just had a pretty serious mistake in finale. That was fun. Right before the puzzle skip, I accidentally jumped out with Goldfish instead of Piranha, and then ran to the valve to break the valve, and then realized I was the wrong fish. So that wasn't great.
All right, time to just finish this level out strong.
Are you in finale?
Yep. Finally in finale. Still really far behind though. As finale is, I think, the longest level now.
Depends how fast you do Flying Fish 3, but yeah. As far as world record goes, it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would just reset on Flying Fish 3 if I didn't get like probably a sub 9 at this point.
Right?
RNL did not need Scotty's blessing to win this race.
I just needed you to not go to the auto scroller until way too late.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, this fish is giving me some problems.
Pufferfish is the slowest fish.
I disagree.
How do you disagree? What fish is slower than pufferfish?
I think pufferfish is the slowest fish on like the x-axis.
Well, yeah, okay, that's true. He's the slowest at swimming. He's the fastest at moving vertically.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever notify the I Am Fish Discord that we were starting?
Yep. Yeah,
All
I
right,
did.
awesome. I didn't get a chance to check.
I put it in 2 channels. I put it in the speedrunning one and the other one.
Very cool.
Yeah. We're both going over at minute 30.
If I can remember how to jump with flying fish.
Oh, you're already on flying fish. Jeez.
I'm about to do elevator skip.
Oh, okay. You're at the very end.
Yeah, I'm close to the end.
I'm gonna be probably 5 minutes behind.
I wonder what our final... Oh, no! Yeah, I hate that, the jump to the bucket before elevator skip. It's the only time there's a bucket and a checkpoint where you really can't, like, miss the jump and still hit the checkpoint and then reset into the bucket.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So if you miss the jump, you can't just, like, waddle over and hit the checkpoint and be okay. Elevator skip 1.
All done.
I remember when elevator skip 2 was first discovered and we were like, no way we're ever going to be able to do that in a run.
I was never worried about it.
I've seen people worried about elevator skip 2.
Kabali one. The
Is there...
faster one.
Oh, there's a faster one. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
That's the one that no one does. We don't do that.
Is that where you just jump directly from the first bucket up to the elevator?
You don't jump from the bucket. You jump from the
The first water thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do a 1 jump elevator skip 2 instead of a 2 jump elevator skip 2, right?
Yeah, the second one you just do 1 jump.
I can't even imagine it.
I've done it before. I just don't think it's worth it. This late, any percent run or whatever.
Maybe for IL.
Oh, for IL, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely faster for IL. It's 1 less jump.
Still, it really sucks to lose an IL run, 8 to 10 minutes in.
Yep.
Now, if pufferfish can jump out of the bucket. Next time we do a race, remember to set up 2 live splits. One that is tied to the race.gg and one that is purely cosmetic.
What do you mean?
Because when I finish this, I'm going to have to hit my split, which is going to stop the timer on stream.
Oh.
But that's so the right time gets sent to racetime.gg. So remind me next time we do this to set up a timer that's cosmetic only.
Got it.
Like give it like different hotkeys or something. Everything that goes wrong this run, and this is the one where I don't bonk on anything on the very last stretch. I always bonk on something and lose at least a few seconds at the very, very end of finale. This is the first time it goes smoothly. When everything else in this run went wrong.
Hey, you're your FF3 was good.
The FF3 was actually, yeah, the FF3 actually was good.
I think you run with anything sub 9 minutes in FF3.
Yeah. Anything
Honestly,
sub 9.
I would run 930 on it, like sub 10, even. Not that it's ideal, but we're gonna have to watch me finish the last room. Not bad though.
Where are you?
I'm in Flying Fish.
Okay, I see where you are. These are not going to be far off from each other.
Nope, not terrible. Just like maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I think.
And everything that went wrong, and they're both still going to be like sub 140.
Yep.
This game has improved a lot since it first came out. The speedrun has gotten a lot faster.
Indeed. I think Finale had huge skips. Flying Fish 3 obviously has like, it's kind of cracked now.
So I just finished final time 134.29, which means
job.
I can actually finally watch
Oh,
yours. The
I just
timer stopped
respawned.
on stream, but that's only because I only set up one timer and it's the one that is
My
connected
brain
to my race.
shut off and I pressed Y instead of switching to Puffer. I've done that in a lot of runs in Finale,
Yeah.
where I've respawned instead of switching.
Do you ever position that wrong?
I've done that before. You end up
It's why I'm so careful about the positioning instead of just
Yeah.
rolling it through. Is because I'm just like terrified of missing that. Because I don't think you could do it again once you miss it once.
no, you have to start from the bottom with the fish.
Yeah, you like have to go up the
You could
elevator.
do some of the other. Do you have to go up to the elevator? No, there's another skip. You can
Is there?
you can put the fish back into the rip. You could put the flying fish. You basically jump from the bucket back into where the others come out,
Mhm.
and then you fly from.
Once you explain
the
it after
original
you
place.
get the skip down.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's fine. Then you fly from the original place over there, all the way to the checkpoint. Up top.
A little hard for me to picture, but yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, you basically just dead fly, like with flying fish. Kind of like trying to think of.
If anybody on stream is wondering why I'm looking in a different direction than I've been looking the entire time, it's because I'm looking at my laptop that has the stream open. My face cam looks super weird right now.
Okay, and we're finishing up here. We should still be under 140 at least.
Oh yeah,
So not
yeah.
terrible. And considering that well, I had some bad Finale too, but almost all the time loss was in
It was like entirely in Flying Fish 3.
FF3. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not so bad, but you can see that's exactly why we do that first.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of why we do Flying Fish 3 before anything else. Is because that level can go very, very right or very, very wrong.
Okay. So add 2 minutes probably from this time, and that's going to be our final time, around 139.
What fish do you use to push this?
I usually use piranha.
I used piranha for the longest time, but I realized for some reason, and maybe this is just
Goldfish
bad luck, whenever I use piranha, I bonk on something on the way out.
So it's probably you're going too fast on the last little bit. Now, I think goldfish is a faster swimmer normally.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the piranha is slightly faster with there's a bonk. Okay, I managed to dodge it.
Nope. Kinda? You're sideways.
So we're gonna hit this.
This
over
actually
here.
isn't that bad. That's not that bad.
That's actually just fine. I would take that in a world record. If that was a world record run, I would take that 100%.
Oh yeah, of course. It's when you bonk
Alright.
and you get stuck that you lose like 30, 40 seconds here.
How many fish we gonna lose? Come on. 2.
I only lost 1. You ever try to fly out with flying fish?
You can get into this. Oh yeah, you already know that. You can get into this whole area with flying fish and puffer. I've gotten under the map and everything. It's fun. But yeah, you can't. That last little water thing, it purposely like, I think it has something that makes it really hard to get out of it. Until the very end.
Wait, what? The last little water area?
When you bust into the aquarium, it's hard to get out as the fish out of the box.
Yeah. I think it's just the water moving around the fish tank. I don't know if they even did anything special for that.
I think it's
just
intentional.
tilted. You think so?
Yeah.
Because my question then is, how come we lose fish so often on accident?
At the very end?
Yeah, like fish can just get thrown out.
I think they stop caring at that point. And
that makes sense. That makes sense.
And there's an invisible water box. Okay, and time. 139.13.88 for me.
139 point what?
88. 139.13.88.
Yeah, both of them sub 140. That's awesome.
Just barely, but we made it. I want to see what my times were on some of these, because it was pretty crazy. I know I had 317 Goldfish 1, 321 Goldfish 2 is nice.
Hang on. Your what was your Goldfish 2?
321.
Nice. That's way faster than mine.
My Goldfish 3 was 634, which isn't very good.
I had a 721, so it was still way faster than mine.
422 Puff 1. 8 minutes. That's a new IL for Puff 2 actually.
Wait, what'd you get on Puff 2?
8 minutes, I'm pretty sure. That's a new IL. Am I wrong?
Is that a record? Hold on.
I think it's a record.
I gotta check.
Was an 8-minute one.
I'll check it right now.
Puff 3 was 559. My Piranha was 459.
Wait,
okay,
wait. Puff 2.
I think I
World
had
record
802.
on Puff 2 is 802.
So beat it by 2 seconds.
Yeah, so if you got 8, you just set a new world record on Puff 2.
There we go. That's not bad.
No, that's amazing. Let's see. What was your my Puff 2 was 10:05.
Yeah, that was a big time difference there. My Puff 3 was 559 and it was pretty bad.
5:53 for me. So it could have been better.
Piranha 1 was 459.
Yeah, that's way faster than mine. 5:40 on Piranha 1.
Piranha 2 was 741.
7:56.
Oh, I could have beaten that record if I didn't go for the cutscene skip at the end. 748 on Piranha 3 is very good.
I had an 8:53, so not. I missed one of the Nigel skips.
I had a bad flying 1 at 454.
4:54. Yeah, I was 4:21 on flying 1.
An okay flying 2, 635.
6:35. My flying 2 had so much bad happen in it. It was 8:40.
How much? Guess what my
so many like, and it was like just a lot of physics things messing up. Like 2 times it threw me and didn't hit the actual thing that makes the water level rise. It just threw me right past it.
How much time do you think I spent on flying 3? Yes.
15 minutes.
Take a look at your stream.
Hold on. Where's the stream?
Or my
22
screen.
minutes. Wow. 22:36. I got an 8:48 on that one. That's the time difference.
We were on world record pace big time.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Just sub minus 12 minutes off that. And
Yeah,
but
so
mine, honestly, minus up to 13, 14 minutes off that.
Wait, what was your final time?
139.13.
139.13. So yeah, that would have been like a 127 if you had gotten like an 8 minute.
Even a 10 minutes.
Yeah,
even a 10 minutes.
You would have been sub 130. You would have been sub 130.
I would have been sub
sure.
120. I would have been sub 1. Yeah. Sub 1. Hold on. 39 minus. I can't do this in my head.
What was your finale?
It was like 11 and some change. It wasn't very good.
But
at this point, I didn't care. 11:33.
Yeah.
At that point, I didn't care. But yeah, no. Even if it was just Flying Fish 3, and say I got like a 9-minute on that, that's minus 13:36. So I would have been under 127, 126 something.
Wow. Yeah. That's assuming nothing else went wrong in the run, of course. But yeah.
But all that's left was finale at that point.
That's true. Yeah. So, sorry about the missed world record.
No, that's okay. That's okay. This is why we do flying fish. This is why we do flying fish first. Just
But
a
it's-
primary example. But for speedrunning, I think we definitely need to keep flying fish last.
For races.
sure.
For
For
races.
races.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's no reason not to. But that was good. And I'm going. I guess I can pop out now, and I can.
Yeah, well, time to
my
say
donation.
our goodbyes. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope everybody enjoyed this race. You can follow me on Twitch, AaronL616. Pootloops is Pootloops on twitch.tv. Follow us both on Twitch or YouTube. And thanks for watching.
Are you not still streaming?